Hey guys. Lavender Moon here. Sorry, I was eyeing my tea from when I was making it earlier. But anyway, I want to do kind of like a book review. I'm in a couple different groups, and I know a lot of the Wiccan community, pagan community. Some of us have kids, and or either want kids. I myself, I have a child. If you haven't seen my other videos before. And I know a lot of us were discussing how to introduce Wicca or the tradition we're following. I'm an eclectic Wiccan. Um, my goddess is Hecate, and um, I my son's getting of that age, and I notice he's a little more interested in what mommy's doing. Like, ooh, what's that? What does mommy have? Ooh, those are really neat cards. Ooh, mommy, can I read your book? And I know a lot of us parents out there are like, okay, how do we introduce it to our child? And, are there any books out there? I got a couple books for children I downloaded for the Kindle app on my phone to help with, like, it's the 12 Days of Yule, the Pagan ABCs, I believe it's called. I'll correct myself if I see it differently. And there's another one, it's the holidays. And my son sees mommy lights a lot of candles and incense, and mommy has all the books, and mommy, has these really cool cards and these really pretty stones that have these neat little scribbles on them. And mommy has this weird crystal hanging from a chain, and she swings it around. And so I went looking, and I know somebody recommended, I'm not sure who, but two different books, Spellcraft by Scott Cunningham and someone else, and Circle Round. And so I, looked around. I picked up the book. I didn't know they had it in hardcover. Anyway, so it took me almost 2 weeks to get the book. When I got it, I fell in love instantly. Like, it has a Starhawk. Of course, I love Starhawk's work. Spiral Dance. When I first got that book, I was just like, oh my god, this is so cool. And it, anyway, Circle Round, raising your child in a goddess tradition. Mind you, I'm looking at my phone and trying to read this backwards. Anyway, Starhawk, Diane Baker, and Anne Hill. Anne Hill. I don't know if you could see that. Okay. So anyway, it's a great book. Little input from each of the authors. It goes over. It has a little thing like, it says, if you don't agree with it, you can make up your own thing. It's just kind of like a guide to kind of help with helping include your children in the different Sabbats. Say for wellness. I know a lot of the parents in one of the groups made corn dollies with their children. I thought that was really neat. I couldn't get my son to sit down for that long, but the one thing I found with him here is the breathing exercises, little types of, it has different breathings, let's put it that way, different breathing techniques. And I've gotten my son to do a couple deep breathing exercises with me. Okay, my son's 3. let me make that clear. He's a 3-year-old, but seems like 5 children rolled into one, and he's 3 going on 16. So I wanted to do that, and I told him, okay, sit with me, face mommy, breathe in, breathe out. And then we did this a couple times, and I told him, okay, now take all of the mean, angry feelings and let them go into the universe. Just let them go. Watch them float away. And he did that, and then I was like, oh, I thought that was really good. And I'm a very big believer that children see spirits, angels, ghosts, whatever you name it. They see them. And they're more susceptible, because as we grow, we kind of close that door, that wall to the spiritual realm. sometimes it's not always closed. Sometimes we never close it. My son had a lot of a lot of issues as a baby. Now it's like not so bad. I respect all religions. My grandmother is Catholic, and so she bought a St. Christopher medallion. Oh, sorry. And she blessed it. I guess. I don't know how that goes about. But anyway, she blessed it, and he hasn't had a, I'm looking that way, he's there, night terror since. But when he did lose it, he did have night terrors. And then sometimes he would just be crying and wake up just crying, you know, freaked out of his mind. So, there's that. But, you know, anyway, my child's, I don't want to say he's hyperactive or anything. He's just a very out there child, and he likes to see martial arts. His dad practices martial arts. His dad's also into violent games and whatnot. Don't get me wrong, I like playing those games, but my son's not around when I play those games. Anyway, but this book is great. It covers, oh, there are the happy face stickers. I made a potty shirt. Anyway, it has recipes. It has some awesome things like pinwheel making. It has some different, like, you know, music in there. It has stories on different things. Let me see if I can find one of the stories. Here, by Starhawk. I love her stories. Journey to the Shining Isle. And it has little pictures in there, and you know, it's neat. And they say, you know, you can read this to your children, or your older children can read it. I recommend this book if you want to kind of help guide your children through the process of this. I've given my child his own choice of, you know, whatever, you know, he's 3 now. Once he gets up there and realizes there's religions, and there are not just mommy's religion, or daddy's religion, or grandma's religion, which is his great grandma, or anything like that. There's other religions out there. He can choose whatever religion he wants. But this way, it'll kind of, you know, if he feels like, oh, mommy's doing this, you hear him before, like when he wants to draw with me, when he comes up to me and asks if he could do homework with me. This is just something that'll help kind of incorporate to him being a part of what mommy's doing. I know a lot of kids are like, oh, mommy, I want to do that. When I'm, you know, grinding up my herbs and making candles, he knows the stove's hot and can't touch. But he wants to ground stuff up and stir stuff, and I try to let him help as much as he can. But it's just ways to kind of help incorporate your child into something. If you want your child to grow up Wiccan, if you want your child to grow up in a goddess tradition, it's a good book to kind of help lead the way, give you a nice path to start off with, because you're kind of like, okay, there's no books on how to raise your child, and they are like how to raise a spirited child, but it's every child's different. Every child has their own thing. Anyway, great book. Check it out. I got this on Amazon for like cheap. I think it was like $6, $5, maybe cheaper. I don't know, $4. But I recommend it. Yeah. Anyway, blessed be, guys.